We have a little bit weaker grain trade here, at least for corn, I should say. And again, checking in with Todd Horwitz live from the floor at the CME Group in Chicago. Todd, hope you had a great morning so far.
Mark, it's always great, and it's great to listen to you on XM 147. I always enjoy hearing it. So, not much going on here, my man. Very, very quiet. Other than wheat's getting a little bit hammered a little bit, but again, I'm from that school, Mark, that we're at depressed levels. But I think one of the more important stories to look at is what's going on in the overall economy, which has a direct effect on the producers that are out there.
Yeah.
We're seeing the dollar is pushed to new highs again here. That's not good. Now, basically, dollar new highs, commodities staying where they are. But the overall commodity curve, not just grains and livestock, but the overall Bloomberg index is at 17-year lows. We have all decided that commodities are now worthless, which at the end of the day, that story is a story that will be told the other way, because what will happen is one day they'll be worse than them again and the shorts will get caught and you'll see a major rally. But in the meantime, as we look for bottoms here, you can't really want to sell into these markets because, again, you've got every reason to believe they should be significantly lower from here, and they're not.
They're not lower from here. So maybe in this slow trade, slow volume trade, I understand, though, the net short positions are near record in soybeans.
Well, again, that's what I'm looking for. I'm thrilled that they're net short because they're banking that they can have enough power to push the market lower here. And you can see that every time they come down around 850, there's a little bit of a pushback. Maybe maybe we'll sneak down and make a new low here. Maybe we'll get to 840. Yeah. But again, the spike that you're going to see, we talk about that, those dead cat bounces, those short covering rallies. When they decide that they're going to have to cover, you're going to see an explosion that will force these up an extra 50 or 60 cents just on their short covering alone, if not more.
Now, wheat, on a different story, we look at soybeans, they're higher, 3, 4, 5 cents, but wheat has been leaking a little bit lower here each and every hour now, 8, 9 lower, been even lower than that. Is that a result of the moisture, or what's driving it down today?
I think it's driving it down, basically, let's call it lack of interest right now. All right. Mark, wheat's been in this big, gigantic 470 to 530. We're coming down to test that 470 level. I'm a buyer of it here. I own 2016 December wheat, but it's already coming here to a level. I'd love to buy it here. I would continue to buy more as it holds these levels again. If you look at the overall pattern, what we really have here is lack of interest versus anything else.
Yeah, but you always hear about the big supplies worldwide: Canada, Australia, France, Germany, all those countries that are competing with us, and our dollar, as you say, back up to par value.
That's not a good sign, but one thing I've learned in my 36 years down here is there's always plenty of supply. There's always plenty of money on the sidelines waiting to come in, but somehow that supply dries up and that money dries up eventually as well. So, right now that's what it is, and whatever, if you're bearish, you want to tell the tale that makes you think that it's going to go lower. If you're bullish, you want to tell the other tale. I just know that we're at a level that I'm comfortable at owning here. I don't think you can go much lower. If you're a producer and you're hedging your portfolio, your crops, then you shouldn't have to worry either, and you should be thrilled that they're going lower because you're taking somebody out while you're still in the crops.
Very good. All right, Todd Horwitz, and real quick, looking one last time, those of you tuning in on Sirius XM, channel 147, our corn trade, again, under minor pressure through this hour, down about a penny. Soybeans, there's an unchanged, down a penny. Soybeans higher, though, as we look one last time, 4, 4 3/4, and the wheat dough under pressure. Looking at the wheat trade December, Chicago down over 8 cents. Take a break. We'll come back and check that livestock trade with Todd Horwitz in 1 minute. Be right back.